Alright, hi wildlife. This video is for those of you that may need a little additional help understanding the assignment that we have put forth this week. So I'm just going to explain what's going on. Make sure you check here before sending any emails. Of course, if you have questions afterwards, we will more than love to answer those. So I'm just going to explain part one of this assignment right now. So first, you're going to put all 3 days of your assignment on this same document. So for day one, first off, you need to make a copy of the document, add your name to the document title. There's a spot for that right here. And then for your day one assignment, we're going to look at different U.S. conservation laws. As you collect the information, you're going to insert it into the chart below. You can use a link that we've provided you to get started on that research. Mostly that's going to tell you like when it was adopted and like the purpose of it, I think. But you might have to do a little more looking for some of the other questions that we've included. And then, of course, make sure you wait to turn this assignment into the appropriate Friday form until you have completed the assignments for all 3 days. So we're just talking about day one right now, so you'll still have 2 days after this to work on this assignment and get it all compiled before you want to turn it in. So the laws we're going to look at today, the Endangered Species Act is the first one, the Marine Mammal Protection Act, the Wild Bird Conservation Act, and then this one is fun. You get to pick which one you want to look at. So there's a few different ones. First, the African Elephant Conservation Act of 1988, the Rhinoceros and Tiger Conservation Act of 1994, the Asian Elephant Conservation Act of 1997, the Great Ape Conservation Act of 2000, the Marine Turtle Conservation Act of 2004. So you get to pick one of those in this group. These are known as the Multinational Species Conservation Acts. And then when you pick one, just put it right over in this box, right in here. So it should let you click in there. The next law or act is the Lacey Act, the Pelley Amendment, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act will be the last one. So the things that we're going to look for, that we're going to have you guys look for, first, I want you to tell us what led to it being created. So like, obviously we don't just pass laws for no reason, I would hope. With the Migratory Bird Act, was like, were birds not migrating, or what was going on that made us be like, we need an act to protect these birds, right? When was it adopted? That should be fairly easy to find. If you want to add in other information there as to like if it was amended anytime, or like the steps it took to get adopted, because most of the stuff doesn't happen overnight, right? So some of these may have taken months or years to actually be accomplished, so you can include that information in there. What species does the law, act, or amendment protect? So I want you to list out as many as it gives you. If it just says like migratory birds, find some examples of migratory birds for me. Up here it should be pretty easy, like the African Elephant Conservation Act. That's going to be probably like African elephant species, right? And then the last piece is how are they protected through this piece of legislature. So like what happens if someone tries to violate this act or this amendment? What is actually protecting them other than like the words that say like this species is endangered, like don't do anything? Like what happens to those people that don't follow these rules that are being set in place? So that is part one of this assignment. Let us know if you have any questions and we will gladly answer them. Thanks, guys.